Mhm.
All right, Mr. Pratt,
Well, there, Your Honor. How are you doing today?
can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine. Can you
I
hear
don't
me?
hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry
Let me
about
see
that.
something here. Where's my,
Can you hear me now?
now I can. All right, Mr. Pratt, where is Ms. Norman?
I thought I
I'm
saw
here.
that she's on
She
there.
with you?
No, sir. She's on there separately.
Okay, Ms.
Release me.
Norman, you need to enable your video either at the top of your screen or at the bottom left. If you will hover over those areas, there should be a camera icon.
Um,
You just went off again.
uh, I'm not sure what's going on with that.
Okay, I have no video feed with you, and I can not really understand your audio either.
Okay, I'm trying to fix it. I'm not sure because it's not saying that it's not on. Stop video.
Sure that you don't have the camera lens covered up with anything?
No, I'm sitting right in front of it. I can see both of you.
Yes, but sometimes people have covers over their lenses. They have little slide covers.
Oh, I don't. Oh, crap.
Mr. Pratt, it appears that the prior administrator of this estate passed away in 2019. Why are we waiting 4.5 years?
That's a good question, Your Honor. I think the applicant there, Miss Alicia, became aware that one of the homes or two of the properties that were in her mother's name were never administered in the first probate, and so there's still a house here. I know of one house, maybe two, possibly that need to be conveyed out of the estate. So it shouldn't take very long, I wouldn't think, but we just
Good.
have her put in place really quickly.
Let's try this one. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I can't see you.
I have no idea why, because everything seems to be on. It's showing off, but um, background, adjust my effects.
What kind of device are you on?
A Dell computer.
Are you sure that it's even got a camera?
Yeah, I'm very sure.
And her lens would be up here too.
Hmm.
Her lens would be up here if it's a laptop. But she's really looking to make sure that's open. This is in the belly. This one.
Mm-hmm. I think
Yeah,
that's
this
pretty much
this
most
one
of
has
what
its
we
cover
got.
too.
Mhm.
That's mine does that.
Let me try from my phone.
What?
Okay.
I'm gonna take her off of the other one, okay? You got on the phone.
Can you say?
You're probably gonna have to turn off the other device, Alicia.
Okay.
Okay,
All
I
right.
got it. Okay, there
So
she
we
is.
don't get all the feedback.
Okay, you should be fine.
Okay. Copy to Fred and a copy to Kathleen Kennedy. It's a lawsuit against the county.
Copy to Fred and copy to Kathleen.
Original Kathleen.
Original Kathleen.
All right, Ms. Norman, if I could get you to raise your right hand, please. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this call should be the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay, Mr. Pratt, since the original of the will has already been admitted, we don't have to plow that ground again. So, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Miss Alicia, could you just tell your full name to the court, please?
Alicia Faye Norman.
Okay, and how are you related to Joanne Matthews, the decedent in this case?
She's my mother.
Okay, and again, you're aware this probate proceeding was opened by her last husband, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. But she died, just for clarity, she died on April 13th, 2009, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And the will that was filed for probate, as far as you know, was never revoked and never amended, is that correct?
No, it was never revoked.
Okay. And at the time of her death, she was married to Roy Matthews Sr., is that correct?
Correct.
And as far as you know, he qualified as the independent executor of this estate on July the 9th, 2010, is that correct?
Correct.
And then he died on March 23rd, 2019, is that correct?
Correct.
And then again, as far as you know, there are assets that are in your mother's name that still need to be administered in order to be able to get them out of her name into your name and your other siblings' name. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And you're willing to serve as the independent administrator of this estate. Is that correct?
Correct.
Act independently without posting bond or other security. Is that correct?
Correct.
And you're qualified and not disqualified by law to serve in this capacity. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right.
Okay, so Ms. Norman, have you been provided with a document called a proof of death and other facts?
Proof of death and what else?
Other facts? Document looks like this.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, hey, did you read that document?
Yes.
Is everything contained in that document true and correct and within your personal knowledge?
Yes, I just don't have it in front of me.
Okay, so you're going to execute that document just as your name is typed on there before a notary public, along with an oath of independent executrix. And you are going to get that back to Mr. Pratt. He will e-file that with the county clerk's office. When he files that with us, I will sign the order appointing you as successor executor of the estate. I'm also going to email to Mr. Pratt so he can email it to you, an instruction sheet that shows what your duties and responsibilities are as representative. And you should get that pretty soon. But other than that, once I sign the order, once we get that proof and that oath back and I sign the order, then he will be able to get you letters testamentary that will give you authority to act on behalf of the estate, okay?
Okay.
All right, well, y'all have a great rest of your week.
Thank you, Your Honor. You too.
Let me know if you need anything, Mr. Pratt.
Do it. Thank you, sir. All right. Bye-bye.